I want to teach you how the simplest way you can name a compound. Now, this is a compound. A compound is when two or more elements are chemically joined together. In the case of this one, if there are two elements joined together, you call this one first. You call this one first and summarize with this one. What do I mean? This is sodium. This element is what? Sodium. This is chlorine. You don't say sodium chlorine. You say what? Sodium chloride. When chlorine is attached to another element, you don't call it chlorine. You call it what? Chloride, because you are summarizing with it. All right. So this one is called what? Sodium chloride. You name number one, you end with number two. Then if the elements are free, like in the case of this one, we have sodium here, we have nitrogen here, and we have what? Oxygen here. How do you name it? You are going to name this one first, then you now come to this one second. You summarize with this one. So one, look at 1, 2, and 3. So you are going to summarize with this one. Now remember, when oxygen is 1 in a compound, you call it mono. 1 is mono. When oxygen is 2, you call it what? Di. When oxygen is 3, you call it what? Tri. Oxygen is 4, you call it what? Tetra. You call it what? Nona. All right, 10, and you call it deca. So now in the case of this one, oxygen are what? At 3. Do you get that? So you call it sodium here. Now how many oxygen atoms are here? We have 3 oxygen atoms. So you call it 3 is what? Tri. Then oxygen, you don't call it tri-oxygen, you call it what? Tri-ozo. So you call it sodium tri-ozo. This is nitrogen. You don't call it nitrogen, you call it what? Nitrates. So this compound is called sodium tri-ozo nitrate. You get that? Sodium tri-ozo nitrate. How about this one? Now this number, you are not considering this number. You consider this number when you are looking for the oxidation number of the element that you are asked to find. But in the case of you only consider the number in this oxygen. You get that? Because the oxygen is the last. So what do you do? Like I say, if it's element are 3, you say 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1 and 3. You are going to summarize with this one. Summarize with what? This one. Okay, 1 here, this I mean element 1, 2, and 3. So this is chromium, this is potassium, and this is oxygen. So you say potassium, 7 oxygen are called what? 7 is called hepta. Look at hepta. So potassium heptaozo. Hepta what? Ozo. Then this one is called chromine. You call it chromate. When chromine is attached to any other, don't call it chromine, you call it what? Chromate. So potassium heptaozo chromate. You get that? The oxidation number can come later. If you watch my video, you have a way of calculating oxidation number, which has been assigned to every compound, all right, or every element in a combined state. So in the case of this one, there are 4 elements. We have 1 here. In the case of 4 elements, you name this one 1, you name this one 2, you name this one 3, and you summarize with this one 1, 2, 3, and summarize with this one if there are 4 elements. All right. So in the case of this one, this is calcium, this is hydrogen, this is carbon, and this one oxygen. So you don't consider this one. All right. This one is as a result of the charge in this calcium, the calcium ion transferring to this one. So you don't consider, you consider only this one that is inside. You don't consider this 2 that is outside there. Is that understood? So you have calcium, hydrogen, tri-ozo, because oxygen atom here are 3. So we call it tri-ozo carbonate. Calcium, hydrogen, tri-ozo carbonate. You summarize with this carbon because it's 4. When element are 4, this is how you number it. Then do this one for me. For more of this video, please subscribe to Ojema YouTube channel, or you can follow us on Facebook on Ojema Online Chemistry. Do well to like this video, share, and comment.